What is up, guys? It's Paul here coming at you with another video today. I help insurance agents close more policies in less time to put them at the 10K and up range every month with predictability. And so today, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was literally about how you qualify your leads whenever they apply online. Okay, so one of the I think biggest things that insurance agents struggle with, at least from the conversations that I've had with them, is they are all dealing with people who are ready to buy in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So they may go into the meeting hoping to sell a policy, wanting to sell a policy, and hoping that it works out and they get to go home with a commission. And yet, what do they find? Okay, cool, sounds good. I'll follow up with you. And then what does that almost always mean for the agent in particular? It means, hey, I'm not gonna buy until months from now, right? Very rarely do people follow up with what they're gonna say. When they say, hey, I'm gonna follow up with you, very rarely are they talking in terms of, hey, in a week's time, I'm gonna talk with my wife about this. In a week's time, we'll get this rolling. Very, very rarely does that happen. And so, touching based off last training video, when we talked about taking out the driving out of your time, to optimize your business. Well, now we want to talk about, okay, if selling is our most important thing that we're trying to do more often, more frequently, with higher closing rates, what type of people do we need to be in front of? Well, the answer is not only qualified leads, but hot leads. So not only do they have the ability to buy, but they want to buy. They are actively searching for life insurance. And so as of right now, you may be out cold prospecting people. So your current method may be out there shaking hands, meeting people, handing out business cards, handing out water bottles with your name and number on it, everything like that. Well, what if you were able to develop a system to where they could come in and you already know they're qualified when you go to talk to them? So that's what I'm going to be talking about today in today's training video, okay? So whenever, going off last training video, whenever we were talking about interconnecting Zoom and ScheduleOnce so that we have a platform to where we can send automations whenever they are following up with us and whenever they schedule a call with us. Well, what we also want to do is take them through a process of where we can ask them questions before they even sit down with us. That way, when we do have the face-to-face, we're simply going over notes. So we're not having that first introductory meeting over the phone face-to-face where we're gonna have to close in a meeting 2 or 3. But what we're doing is when we see them for the first time, they already have seen our face, they already have seen a message from us, they already have filled out questions that we now have from them in regards to their current situation and what they are wanting to buy, okay? In regards to what type of policy, how much they can spend per month, what their end goal is, maybe with cash value buildup and everything like that. So, and the way that I do this is by integrating a email form onto the platform as well. And so all it will do is when they fill out this form, it sends me all their information that they filled out. So I can ask them what their current age is, who else they, who they want as a beneficiary, how much they're looking to spend per month. Is this going to be a term policy or is this going to be a permanent policy? All those questions we can ask ahead of time, and we can even send an email sequence that follows up with them before the call in terms of videos explaining, the benefits of both. So maybe we just put up a general video saying, hey, you currently looking to buy insurance, and they're like, oh yes, actually, and then we can take them to more detailed videos. But the point is, when we sit down, and this is what I want you guys to start asking yourself. And by the way, the platform that I use is called ConvertKit. That's the email platform that I use. But the question that I want you guys to start asking yourselves is, how can I speed up my business and how can I do more of what matters in my business? What matters the most in my business right now? Is it truly going out there prospecting? Well, these days you can automate prospecting. Is it truly, building rapport? Well, you can automate that. The thing that you need to do most is sell. And in order to sell properly and to get the most dollars out of the day, you need to be sitting with highly qualified and hot, ready to buy leads. And so how do we do that? We do that through the platforms that I'm talking about. You connect Zoom with ScheduleOnce, and then in there you integrate ConvertKit, which you build out a form, ask them a series of questions, okay? And when they do that, when they fill it out, when their call is being, about to happen, you can go over all of that. That way, when you're having the call, you already filled out the basic information, and from that point on, you're just asking medical questions, you're just asking fillers. That way, you're closing on the spot. Now, how nice would that feel if you're only, let's say you had 5 to 10 appointments in the day normally, and normally you're driving 30 minutes to each of those appointments, you're shaking hands, and maybe you close one, maybe. The others that you're gonna have to follow up, again, go sit back down with them again, maybe they're gonna have to come to you, whatever the case may be. What if you just switched all that? What if you're now 5 to 10 appointments were all coming to you, they were all qualified, and you don't have to move. You're literally in front of your computer, and you're just sitting there, and then you're gonna have a video chat with them. And that video chat is gonna be simply going over the information that they give you, and then, you just filling out proper information based off their health and everything like that. How much would that change things? Your business would 5x, 10x, I don't even know how many x, but it would blow up. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to talk about, helping you guys with, and helping you guys set up in your own businesses on how to do this exactly, okay? So look, again, actual steps for today. Yesterday, it was connect Zoom with ScheduleOnce. Today, you're gonna wanna integrate ConvertKit. They have free trials for this. You're gonna wanna integrate ConvertKit on these platforms as well. Build out a form and ask basic questions that you wanna get for them before they come to you when you guys do the video chat, okay? So look, that's today's video. Again, if it helped in any way, let me know in the comments below. If you like to give it a thumbs up. If you want to schedule a call with me, also I'll leave that in the comments below as well. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.